Hello everyone, it is I, your man Nipun Sharma, and welcome back to another video. Now these are the player ratings for Saturday night's Saturday afternoon's victory against Leicester City. And if I'm honest with you, it was a battering from start to finish. We were in control from minute one. Most of the possession was in our hands. We were the better team in most of the game. You can view my matchday experience vlog by clicking here. And it was a nice day out up in the East Midlands. We move on to the player ratings. So starting off in goal, as we always do, it's no surprises here. Edouard Mendy had nothing much to do in the first half. Saved a shot from Daniel Amati in the second half, but he was booked at time wasting for 65 minutes in. Had a more quiet afternoon than I expected, and for that he gets a 7.5 out of 10. Rhys James. He barely had any defending to do. And he was brilliant by assisting N'Golo Kante's goal by spinning away from Bukayo Samatta and setting up the France international clear. And he picked moments to attack very well and was a constant threat. 8 goal involvements in this season so far, and in my opinion, he should start for England at the World Cup. And for that, he gets a 9.5 out of 10. Trevor Caliber. He was brought back into the side after sitting out Burnley. He was clever to step up to catch Ademola Lookman offside to rule out an equaliser. He had a great pass run and a pass that released Hakim Ziyech for Chelsea's third goal. And he looked more and more competent at this level with each passing game. The Cobham graduate, also gets a 9 out of 10. Thiago Silva. I said this on both previews. You don't need pace when you have experience. He will go home to his house in London. He will go back to his house in London. While emptying his pockets, he will take out his mobile phone, his wallet, his keys, and Jamie Vardy. He kept him really quiet in the first half and did the same when they brought on Kelechi Iheanacho at half-time. And for that, he gets a 10 out of 10 and he's my man of the match. And Antonio Rudiger, an outstanding challenge, and he denied a goal from Bukayo Samatta. Scored our opener 14 minutes in with a header from Ben Chilwell's corner to put us ahead. He didn't have much defending to do, but what he did very well. And yet another clean sheet for the German international. Ben Chilwell. He should have scored against his former club, but unfortunately he clipped the bar. He forced a really good save from from his former goalkeeping teammate, Kasper Schmeichel, but had little work to do otherwise, and he gets an 8.5 out of 10. Georginio. He had a glorious pass release from Ben Chilwell, who should have scored early on. Tickled Chelsea over beautifully in the first half. He pushed higher in the second period to press Leicester after a formation change. It was a bit worrying that he picked up an injury in the second half, and he was brought in for Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He gets a 9 out of 10. N'Golo Kante. His work rate in the first half really got Chelsea on the front foot early, and it didn't relent as he was a menace in attack, scoring Chelsea's second goal. An absolute screamer from outside the box against his former club. And plus it was from his weak foot, so bonus points for that. 20 yards out. And he was much more disciplined after half-time as Chelsea protected their advantage. A world-class performance from a world-class midfielder. 9.5 out of 10. Callum Hudson-Odoi. He didn't see much of the ball in the early goings as Leicester resorted to kicking him off the pitch when he did have it. He played the full 90 minutes and he really did all right, but didn't stand out in what was a very good Chelsea performance. And he gets a 7 out of 10. Mason Mount, brought back into the starting 11 after a surgery on his wisdom tooth, but he struggled to get his teeth into the game throughout, but he didn't match the level of his teammates. Hauled off in the 62nd minute. 5 out of 10. Didn't perform as much as I wanted him to. Kai Havertz. Some of his one-touch passing and movement was good in the first 30 as Chelsea completely dominated possession. He should have put Hudson-Odoi in for a third goal in the first half. He led the line well, and perhaps it was a surprise that Thomas Tuchel replaced him just past the hour mark. And he gets a 7.5 out of 10. Now we go on for the substitutes. Hakim Ziyech brought in for Mason Mount. A very good pass for our third goal, which was scored by Christian Pulisic. And he did an incredible job in twisting Cagliostro inside out. Yeah, sat him right on his arse. He did. He gets an 8 out of 10. Christian Pulisic, brought in for Kai Havertz. He played as a false 9. Missed a decent chance, but scored in his second attempt. Just the impact we needed. Just the impact that Thomas Tuchel would have needed. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and he was brought in for Georginio. No rating. He didn't do much. And the manager rating, Thomas Tuchel, 9 out of 10. Got everything spot on. Maybe he could have done better in bringing on a better sub for Georginio. But yeah, I can't really blame him much other than that. And yeah, with that being said, those are my player ratings for Leicester City 0, Chelsea 3. So yeah, social media, is in the ticker below. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications if you haven't already. Leave your player ratings in the comments below. And that is the end of the video. And with that being said, you have been a wonderful audience, and this is Nip and Sharma signing off. Take care of yourselves. Peace. Up the Chels, and come on you Blues. And I'm out of here. Laters. And I shall see you in the next video.